All right. How's everybody doing here? 3:30 p.m. All right, August 4th. What do we got? SPY all times. Okay, so SPY breaks out today, and we get some new highs here. Fresh highs. Okay, so 773.41. Um, SPY was up almost 14 bucks today, and we're up 1.8%. All right, starting to peel off a little bit here. That's typical to happen. All right, so since we closed here, it's kind of just been chopping around, so not showing us too much there. All right, so a lot of strength here in the S&P 500 now. Diamonds takes all-time highs again here, makes a newer high today, gets up to 542.09. So there we are at that 54,000 area on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We'll pull that one up and see what that actual number is looking right now. DJI, if they'll give me the symbol. DJI. Nope. Sorry. DJI. All right, Dow Jones Industrial 54,272. All right, I'm still target 55,000, and I think we get there. All right, so we're a ways off here though, about 700 bucks and change. All right, so nice day up on the on here today, up 907 points for the day on the old Dow Jones. So all led by industrials and financials. And then we'll go through a couple more of those and we'll see what's happened. XLP woke up today, which is very, very nice to see. All right, so all right, and triple Qs. So Qs, they're still way behind and not getting there anytime soon. All right, so 723, we're about 22 bucks and change to get back up to all-time highs. All right, so that's not going to happen in a day. You know, probably not even going to happen in a week, even if they just really did try push hard. So we'll see what happens there. The week looks good though, beauty, right? It's only 2 days in here, and this. I mean, look at the move we made here on the Qs from the downs from when we made this 3 day down. Boy, they just reversed and ran like hell. All right, so better here now. Chopping around here after that. SpaceX just reported here, ran up to 131, and then she come back in a little bit here now. Back down to 119.69. He did get it to 130.99. All right, so we'll see what Tim brings in tomorrow. You just kind of chopping around here. We got the 2-1, 2-1. So we were higher again. Remember, we were up to 131. All right, and we'll see. I think we get back in that 122, 123 range. We'll see how it looks in the morning. We'll take a look at that. Advanced Micro Devices was another one here. Kind of knee-jerk move here on the AMD. Uh, and then the numbers came out here, and you made the lower low down to 462. She's trading at 482 right now, so was higher on this one too, but we're giving up a little bit here, right? Giving up a lot here, from 482 down from 518. All right, so we look at a couple of tech names, and we'll see what's the feel here, right? Well, Micron coming back down. It was uh, it was 2-2 back down, and then they tried to really ram it there, and sellers kind of like the buyers, I should say, that ran up kind of surrendered this move. All right, so she finishes with the shooter back down, and we're lower here again now, 877. All right, so a little lower there, and when you look at it on the daily, 470, 877 is going to be taken. That'll be still inside day. All right, and then we'll look at this SNDK. Obviously, these are the two biggest guys that we watch all the time. All right, so got up through our 14. We were having a yesterday we had a really tough day. We could trying to get back up, right? We got the 1427, all right, and then we were at where were we here? Yeah, 1321. All right, and then today our number was like 1420, and we did get through that number. And as you can see, it came back in a little bit at the end of the day. Still finished with a decent day, 2 day up on your SanDisk, but coming down now, 1387, coming back into that range that we talked about. All right, so we're going to come back inside this area right here, right around the lows. All right, so we'll see where that's going to lay in tomorrow when we see it. All right, and I'm looking at SanDisk right now too. So here we are at that 1385. All right, so a little lower here. All right, and we're looking for semis to break. We're looking for semis to break. All right, coming back down here now on the 4 hour. So Intel giving it up a little bit, coming in here after a nice day up. That's a nice 2 day up there, and 101 got through $100, got all the way up to 101. And here we are back now to 98.10. All right, 98.10 is going to still keep you inside day. So this seems to be all right there. All right, so we'll see what the tech is going to do. We still thinking that's just kind of a big bounce that we're getting here anyway. And we'll see if they can hold up. All right, but we got AMD and SpaceX could be a little bit better. All right, but they're not terrible. All right, so I think you're okay in there. We'll see. Apple gets back up to 310. I think I told you guys this morning not to touch it. It's been pretty garbagey. It did take the 3.2 up. I'm not biting on this right now. I just don't think that there's that much in the tank there from this gap down, but we'll wait and see. I'm a little fade on that one right now, still on Apple. So I don't know. So we'll see there. And then we'll go back to the diamonds, right? We had, the things that were moving us to getting us to where we are now is XLI. Big handle in this, okay? This 2-2 up, huge. All right, even this hammer came back up. You got a hammer there, you got a hammer there, and you got a hammer back. All right, so this has made a nice move here. We're sitting at all-time highs right now, high on the quarter, high on the month, and high on the week. All right, so that has been the primary one that's been moving us pretty good. All right, and then we look at XLY, and I can't say. All right, XLY, decent day. Couldn't go outside and take the yesterday's highs out at 119. I like the 3-2 up on the 4 hour. Let's see if that holds overnight. All right, so a little bit better there. You're still stuck inside your month, and your week is up. All right, but it's kind of stuck in the middle, a little undecided. All right, so XLY. Let me pull up my sheet so we can see what really is. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? All right, so today when we look at our groups, all right, so it was technology. All right, we just talked about that. We talked about these this morning, these XLBs, materials, good day today. Looking at across the board here right now, I got gold was up 60, up $2.45, but silver was up as well. All right, so silver was up of over 2.63% today. So gold, and then we had GDX we talked about this morning here, GDX. And these are looking pretty good. This is a gapper up on the GDX. Holds up fairly well. Getting stuck in the middle. It is what it is. All right, and then we got Newmont Mining in there. All right, that was another one. Puts a hammer up on the day. Not my favorite kind of hammer, but it's a hammer because people say it will be. All right, so we'll see if that group can continue. The materials group, industrials, we talk about it. We got communication got a little bit better here today. A couple that we looked at this morning were Iridium. We talked about Iridium. Iridium gave us a good day. All right, we talked that before the market even opened. We said that this thing could make a move. But they made a pretty decent move here. It's not too crazy, but up 2.67% ain't bad for the day. All right, so Iridium better, and then Planet. Planet took another day up with the 3-2 up. All right, I think she's starting to get better here. You're still buried inside the month here, but the week is looking better. But there's still 3 days, 3 more days in this week. It seems like these 2 days have been a whole week already. All right, so and we got a lot of earnings still coming out for the rest of this week. Okay, so there's what we got moving here. What else is moving today? XLP picked up all of a sudden, man, out of the blue. All of a sudden, bam! Nice move to the upside on your XLP. I gotta say, they surprised me coming back up here today, and XLP was a nice day here. Okay, all right, very nice day. Looking for some follow through at 84.54. So we look to see if we can get some more continuation to the upside. And who woke up? Walmart woke up. All right. Walmart woke up here. Nice 3-2 up now. So you got the staples coming back into play a little bit. All right, we'll see if they can sustain. All right, Kroger was down on the day. DLTR. I'm just spitballing here. All right, 2 day today on Dollar Tree. Couldn't make the higher high, but that's a decent day there. DG. All right, I'm not going to go through too many. And Dollar Gen was a good day. And Procter Gamble, a good day, goes outside on the day on Procter Gamble, looking for that 2-2 back up. All right, PG with the 2-2 back up. All right, so Staples back in play. We'll see what happens. All right, and they were coming in. They were coming in today at the bottom of the barrel. All right, and here they showed up today. All right, so financials were up like a 0.4%. Nothing too crazy at these sectors. Technology, definitely number one, was up over 4% today because you had the Mag 7, who's already strong. And Microsoft was able to go up and make a new high again today. So I think the Mag 7's tight. I think it's good. I think they're getting better. Tesla kind of fell apart a little bit at the end of the day, and that's okay. I think Tesla's all right. I think I really like 311, 312 if it gets there. All right, 327 now. It's already moved up, but 311, 312 is fuego. All right, fuego there. All right, that's really about it. Healthcare was up nothing today. All right, basically unchanged. And consumer defensive, obviously, they were moving up today. And then we see the communication services. We just talked about that group. Meta got a little bit better, and I think that's the reason why it got better here. This is why the whole group got better, but did finish with the inside day, though. All right, so we're going to see if the 212 can get that thing going. All right. So that group is, we got some of these satellites. These have been better now. GSAT's been better there. Siri is a stud, and Siri just always does its thing. I'm looking for a big day tomorrow out of Siri coming back up if that group wants to continue to be better. Cheater. Charter Communication took the 2 up there. That's pretty strong. Nice day there. Okay. Roblox. Not much. Didn't do anything. Okay. Quiet there. All right. So that's where we lay here, man. That's where we lay. Utilities, we talked about them this morning. They were flat all day. They were down for the day. All right. Energy is obviously staying down, with crude being where it's at right now. Down 6.36% right now on the crude. So let's keep that down if we can. All right. It's just good for everybody. Get this crude, get back down. All right. So industrials, materials, and technology. Those are the three. They picked the diamonds up today. Diamonds picked up a couple of sectors, picked up them XLPs, and now we see what tomorrow brings. Healthcare, I don't know, man. That thing is still garbagey with all the United Healthcare stocks and all the insurer stocks. If they're down, then I find it very hard for the rest of these stocks to move. All right, that's all I got, and we'll get you in the morning. All right, so you be good. Be good.